Innovate UK is part of the UK government, and we're here to basically help risky innovation get to market as quickly as possible. While the majority of Innovate UK focuses on helping UK companies in order to get them to market, to get jobs, to create UK economic growth, there's a small subsection that uses the UK aid budget to focus on overseas, and Energy Catalyst is one of those programmes that's looking to create energy access in sub-Saharan Africa and South and Southeast Asia. We've got about 350 projects spread across about 30-40 countries, and then we've got 3 projects in Uganda.
Smart Villages Research Group is a small UK company which develops technologies and business models for rural development. Here in Uganda, we have worked with partners on 2 different projects. On the project to build the Farmers Enterprise Centres, we have worked with EcoLife and also with Chemo Foods. And in the Pay and Pump project, we work with local partner Aptec, who are technology developers based here in Kampala. The one that we're standing in at the moment was a project to try to develop a low-cost, low-technology cold storage solution for villages.
The approach that we took as Smart Villages and EcoLife Foods was to really try and engage with Chitula community and understand their needs, therefore work together to how energy could enable them. And what we found was one of the major challenges they had was with the perishable produce that they were producing on their small farms and finding a good market for it. In the centre of the Farmers Enterprise Centre, there is a cold store, and this cold store will, through air conditioning units, take the temperature of the store down to between about kind of 6 to 10 degrees, depending on the produce. The aim of that is to make a space where produce can be kept fresh for much longer.
Currently in Uganda, we are losing lots of fruits and vegetables due to lack of proper handling and storage. So this local storage facility allows farmers to extend the shelf life of their fruits and vegetables during the bumper period where everyone is harvesting, and later sell at a better price or attract better market when the demand is high.
Tugenza okukola ebintu byaffe nga tebitambula bulungi, tulima naye nga bye tulima bitufiirira tubiyiwa. Naye bwe tufuna ekibiina kye bayita EcoLife kyatusomesa, era kati wenjogerera ekifo kino kitambula bulungi. Mmaze okuzimba esitoowa ey'akasooli, ey'emmwanyi, n'ekitereka amata n'ennyaanya.
The Pay and Pump Solar Water Project is a project that is mainly aiming at small-scale farmers, 1 to 5 acres, mostly doing horticulture. We came up with a development of a portable solar water pumping solution. It's a surface solution that pumps water from 7 meters deep and takes it to 40 meters. It has a package of a 340 watts panel. It has a solar water pump. We use the Sunlight Enos. On the same component, we also have 200 meters of piping. We have 6 sprinklers. Before we came to this region of the country, you would find that people would not grow anything during the dry season.
Water pump eno yatukira mu bwetaavu nti waliwo omusana nga mungi. Ate jjukira ndi mu kusimbuliza nga Mani Power egira amazzi ogajja ku ssooso ogateeka ku kisimbe. Yali amazima nnafu. Naye water pump eno bwe yajja yanyanguyiza omulimo. Okusimbuliza kwanyanguyira ennyambyeko okubeera nti efukirira emboga zino zonna.
So far we have 42 sites in the eastern and the northern region of the country. These farmers have people that depend on them. So you'll find a family of about 20 to 25 people for each of the system. And then the people that they rent out the systems to also benefit from the system. So we are looking at generally about 1,000 people for every community benefiting from our system, directly and indirectly.
Waliwo enkyukakyuka gye nfunyemu mu kukozesa water pump eno nti kubanga waba osimbuliza ekintu mu musana kiba kyetaaga nkuba. Kale ate nkuba eba teriiwo we kiba kituuse, product gy'ofulumiza ebeera ntono mu size. In case omuguzi w'abazze ng'agula aba akuseera mu butono bwayo, naye kati wano omusana gwaka ate emboga nnene, kitegeeza nti nange omuguzi oba omusuubuzi nange w'abazze tasobola akola ki? Tasobola kunjerega nti n'okufiitinga mu butale bw'ensi yonna kati nfiitingamu.
All of our projects have to look at what we call GESI, which is gender equality and social inclusion. So we're asking people to make sure that the technologies work for the entire community, not just a part of the community. So you'll find a lot with the farming communities, like in the Cool Store project, you'll see a lot of the women are running some of the initiatives from the hairdressing to the tailoring to make sure that they've got access to the economic opportunities that getting energy into your community provides. And so we really are around pushing business models for everyone that everyone can get involved with to make sure that those that are building the technology are diverse, those that get access to the technology are diverse, to make sure that everyone gets a chance to be involved. So all the projects that Energy Catalyst funds have to look at energy access. They have to be low cost, but they also have to be low carbon. This is about trying to create energy access in a way that doesn't pollute the world and doesn't contribute to climate change.
So the main technology that is here is we have 120 solar panels on the roof of this building. These 120 solar panels are each 375 watts. So we have 45 kilowatts for this entire building.
What we found was that the Machiga bricks, the compressed soil block, were very easy for people to be able to make in their own communities. So that makes them quite low cost. They also have very good structural and thermal properties for use in a cold store. And from a climate and sustainability point of view, we really like them because you can build with them without using very much cement. And of course, cement has a very high carbon footprint.
So we've got two walls of these ISSBs, and in the middle we've got insulation. And the insulation that we've used is sacks of rice husks. Now, rice husk is a waste material, so it's great to be using waste materials in constructions like this. It's a really sustainable way to build. But it's in our thermal tests, which we did a couple of years ago, it was also a really good insulator compared to the other materials that we were testing.
In the short term, we want to prove that people can make money from it and that it does improve people's lives and that they can get more opportunities from it. And once we've proven that financial viability, we want to upscale this. So we want to build this in more than just the 4 locations that we currently have, because we really think that it's an idea that can work not just in other areas of Uganda, but also further throughout East Africa.
Unlike a lot of aid programs where we kind of provide technology, this is much more around trying to create sustainable businesses around those technologies, because that way it can grow and get access to more people organically rather than having to keep injecting more aid money into it. So our objectives from this is to create sustainable businesses which local communities can afford, they want, they need, and ultimately they get some enjoyment and satisfaction out of it.